Oh shoot, I almost forgot to hit play. I guess that's kind of important. Okay, hi, my name's Jay. This is a video that I made. So, these are just like some sketches that I made a while back, like last month maybe, and it took me a while to get around to making this. Okay, I'm just gonna like talk about them really quickly. There's something like too fancy here, just like the longest of these took like an hour. Okay, so the first one, this one was just half an hour, and with this one, I really wanted to have more character, to have a bit of more expression, and even a little bit more, to even have the drawing itself a little bit more stylized, almost angular, but you know, not quite. And it was really fun. I enjoyed making on it. I feel like I did sort of capture more character in this drawing than I normally do or have done since. So that was really fun. So the second drawing, I think, is absolutely terrible. Just inexcusably terrible. Like bad. Just bad. I think that one also took about half an hour. I hope I didn't spend longer than half an hour on it because it's terrible. So I was also trying to show more character in this one, and I feel like I failed on pretty much every level. I was also trying to do a different sort of lighting, to have her lit sort of from a different angle than I've normally done before. That didn't work. Everything about this drawing is just terrible to me. Yeah, but okay, so the reason I'm showing it is not that any of my artworks are super amazing, but I feel like people sort of generally only show their good artworks. Maybe some people only make good artworks. I don't. I make lots of bad art. Even the ones that I'm okay with leave things to be desired. So I just wanted to show this one just for the sake of honesty. Like, no, bad things happen. Bad artworks happen. A lot. Like, I make so much bad art, but that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so the third drawing, what was the third drawing? Okay, I don't remember. Give me a second. Okay, so the third drawing, I was also trying to go for a little bit more of an expression than I usually have, sort of like a playful, joking sort of expression. I feel like that worked. So I made this drawing, and her neck is really long. Oh shoot, I fixed that though. Okay, so I made this drawing, and just the sketch again, like half an hour tops. And I was okay with it for a while, but then I looked at it again, and it bothered me with how, I don't know what the word is, basic? There was nothing in it that was different or pushing the boundaries of what I normally do. It was just very, it was boring. It was a really, really boring drawing, and I don't want to make boring drawings. So after I just said it was finished and stopped recording and everything, like a few days or so later, I went back and I added like more color in the background and stuff, so that's why it looks like suddenly really different in the picture of the final version than it does while I'm recording, because I just had to do something to make it at least a little bit eye-catching. So, okay, so the fourth drawing, this one, I had planned only to spend half an hour drawing it, but I ended up spending like an hour on it. Not more than an hour, I don't think. And with this one, especially after the drawing right before it, these drawings in this video, by the way, are in the exact same order that I made them. I got frustrated with myself for not, what's the word, for like, not pushing the boundaries of what I make, for just sort of making this kind of the same thing over and over again. So I was like, okay, I'll try really hard, and I'll try to make something that's different, that's more eye-catching and more fantastical. This just a far more interesting design than any of the, quite frankly, very simple and kind of boring stuff that I made before. So I did, and I made this, and oh shoot, I loved making it so much. Looking at it now, I don't think it's so great. But actually, okay, so out this picture, I enjoyed it so much. And I feel like it's such a cool idea. I've actually been making a polished version of this drawing that I've spent like hours on. And that I think looks really, really cool. So even though this initial one, it's really, really rough and everything, it did give me an idea for a much cooler, polished sort of piece. And there'll be a video for that eventually, maybe, hopefully. Making her orange was something I've never really done, but I love orange skin. That sounds so weird, but Ahsoka from the Clone Wars is like, in my opinion, the most gorgeous character ever, and it's like the orange skin with like the white markings and stuff. So that's part of the inspiration for this, is I think it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that's really cool. And then the final drawing, it was the first day of spring when I made it. So I wanted to make something to sort of celebrate, I guess. I have mixed feelings about how this turned out. I feel like it does, I like all the flowers. I had like a bunch of little white flowers, and like right when I had made that, there weren't too many leaves out, I don't think, but there were lots of little white flowers everywhere. They were really lovely. As with the previous drawing, with this one, I did sort of try to push a little bit more and be a little bit more creative than I generally am, but not a whole ton. You'll see I keep like giving her antlers and then like hiding the antler layer and then like putting it back and then hiding it because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the antlers or not. I did decide to eventually go with them just to try to make it a little bit more interesting. Again, this drawing was made like way too fast, and so it's all very, very rough, but I feel like it's still kind of cute, and there are some fun ideas in it, even though it probably could have been a little more interesting somehow. But the fourth one, the one before this, is still my favorite. And oh shoot, did I run out of things to say? I was so afraid of not having enough time that I like talked so fast, and now there's like 2 minutes left. So yeah, these were all just like little rough sort of practice drawings that I made, just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out so many things about art, and like for everything I figure out, it's like there's like 10 more that I still have no clue of, and I get so frustrated all the time. I feel like I'm just always frustrated, but I keep making art because I honestly just stinking love drawing, and I enjoy it more than I am frustrated by it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I probably, I don't know if I'll do something else with just little sketches like this, or if I'll just stay focused on like trying to do more polished pieces. I don't know. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, like, so stinking much. Okay, bye.